welcome back to Philly Fame TV. Appreciate y'all tapping in once again. If this your first time tuning in, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Today I want to give y'all, a quick update on this Gilly Charleston White situation that just popped up. Also, going to touch on the Quilly, the no Diddy and all that situation. So let's start off with the Charleston White Gilly beef. Now this go back, a couple years now. I just seen on my timeline today, like a lot of other people did, Charleston White talking crazy about Gilly and talking crazy about cheese and all this other stuff. So I did a little homework to figure out where all this came from recently. Like I said, a couple years ago, Charleston White first little video that he did on Say Cheese, his first interview. His introduction to the media, social media world, he was talking about Gilly in that video. That's when the Pop Hunter situation had happened, and a lot of people was calling him a rat and distancing themselves from him. Charleston White had, spoke his opinion about it and started mentioning Gilly and Lil Uzi Vert and all that. So that was like 3 years ago now, I believe, 2021. So it started from that. So the Charleston White Gilly, so Gilly ain't mess with him from that situation. Then fast forward, I think a year later, Charleston White had spoke on Gilly and Rick Ross situation. Gilly and Rick Ross had some words back and forth, and Gilly was talking about him and going in on Rick Ross, bidding off of him, trolling him, whatever the case may be. And Charleston White, I think it was on Say Cheese again, speaking his opinion on Gilly and talking about Gilly again. And I believe they traded some shots on social media before, maybe in the comment section before, if I ain't mistaken, maybe a little minute ago. I could be wrong on that, but I believe I've seen that before. So from the first interview in 2021, Say Cheese, to the Rick Ross situation, and then them maybe trading shots on social media. And then fast forward a little bit after Takeoff had got killed, and people was filming, the dead bodies and filming around all that. Gilly had put out a video speaking about that, how people shouldn't be, that's corny how people filming dead bodies and filming people after they get shot and killed and all this stuff.
Why every time something happened to a rapper or an athlete or an entertainer or anybody of color, the first thing you niggas do is pull your fucking phones out and start recording and post that shit on the internet, man? You niggas is clowns for that shit, man. Y'all niggas is clowns for that shit, man.
So Charleston White had did an interview talking about that. So he just kept, picking at Gilly. He just got something with Gilly. He want to keep going in on Gilly. So now with this recent situation that just happened, when I said Charleston White had put the video up, and I was trying to figure out why.
Yeah, son, you talking about snitching, nigga. Pow! That nigga shot your motherfucking son in the head, boy, unalive. Pow! Goddamn it, young Gilly been shot. I remember how you and Wallow were crying. You and Wallow were crying. Oh, my son got killed. Oh, you were crying.
Now, what happened was, I believe what happened is, it's a guy who's an author. He did an author of a kid's book, and I believe he might have did it with Charleston White in collaboration with him somehow, or Charleston White got something to do with this somehow. So the guy who's the author of the book, he DM'd it to Gilly or sent it to him some kind of way, tagged him in there in the story or something. So then Gilly responded when he tagged him in there or sent it to him, whatever the case may be. He was kind of bidding at first, fuck you, send me this fake ass nigga for. And then he put shaking my head emojis and the dead emoji and laughing emojis, And then the guy responded damn, big homie, I'm just the author trying to help the babies. And he laughing, so they bidding. And then Gilly, I don't know if another message was sent in between this that we didn't see, or if this was the very next message. But Gil pretty much went in that nigga a rat, pussy, and a coward. Nothing against you, saying nothing against you to the author, but how do you know him? He was nobody in his 20s or 30s. He get the 40 something and disrespect niggas, and that's disrespect niggas that's known. That's the only reason you ever heard this bitch ass nigga. Then the guy responded back, appreciate that, big homie, getting to explaining his affiliation with, what he think about Charleston White character and this, that, and the third. But I didn't get to see the rest of the message. It was cut off. This message coming from Charleston White page, so I ain't see it on the author page. So I don't know if this the whole conversation. You know what I mean? Like, but Charleston White basically posted this, letting it be known that Gillie, I guess the guy sent this to Charleston White to see him and Gillie interaction or whatever. I don't know how Charleston got it, but he found out what Gillie said, and then that's when he made the video. You know, talking about Gillie and talking about cheese and all that. And then from doing a little research, like I said, going on Charleston page, because I wasn't following him. Like, I knew he had a lot of different pages because he be going crazy on his Instagram, John. So I found this page and I see that he did some posts on his page. He did quite a few posts on Gil after that video and before the video. So from my assessment, looking at it now, it's like he one of them internet guys that's playing an internet game that's trying to get views and clicks and likes and use this as clout and bait. You know what I mean? They to build himself up and, you know, be able to draw some attention to himself and parlay this into $1. Like a lot of the, you know, these bloggers do. I spoke on this with the Meek situation, Meek Academics. Like Meek Academics, similar situation where Academics an internet guy and he using this as content. I'm gonna poke at Meek, talk about Meek, and make a bunch of content and make some money off of it. So that's what it's looking like Charleston White trying to do. Like, he gonna target Gillie, even though he didn't start it in this particular case, but because Gillie said what he said, and then Charleston got whiff of it, now he able to make a bunch of content and just go at Gillie and try to make some money off of it. So that's what I'm saying his angle is, but he going too far, going at cheese and putting cheese in it. He posted multiple pictures of cheese now, and he just doing too much. Like, I get you trying to troll and make money and all this stuff. That stuff is like, that's like too far. Like, and I know a lot of people, older people, feel some type of way about the drill music when they was this and that and all that. And Charleston talk all crazy about the drill rappers in Chicago and all the people, talk all that about them, and then turn around and do this. Like, and it's similar to what why Gillie would have his little issue with Hassan Campbell, even though he ain't really say nothing about Hassan Campbell, but Hassan Campbell had an issue with Gillie and started speaking about cheese. Like, so it seems like everybody that got an issue with Gillie now want to try to throw cheese in there. That's not cool, in my opinion. That's corny to me. Like, I mean, now let's touch on this Quilly, you know, situation. You know, Quilly, when he did the interview with Academics, I mean, he had said, you know, put my young boys in position, no Diddy, something like that. And I mean, and then people started, you know, basically gave Quilly credit for coining that phrase. And now people start saying no Diddy and all that. Even though I heard, you know what I mean, people said before Quill, but he gonna get the credit for it because he said it on a big platform and a lot of other people probably didn't never hear it before. So he gonna get the credit for it. Know what I mean? And then you had other people like 50 Cent, you know what I mean, saying it now, you know what I mean? Like, and because he seen that it's kind of trending, was trending online, and a bunch of people start saying I guess we replacing, you know, no homo on pause for no Diddy, you know what I mean? And even Cam and Mace, like, they was on It Is What It Is today. And even Mace, I mean, he got Mace to say no Diddy, like, which was crazy. Like, you know, they famous for saying pause and pause all through their show. So now, I mean, they talk about no Diddy on their jaw, you know what I mean? So that was crazy. And then ironically, Diddy cribs get raided today. You know what I mean? Two of his cribs get raided today. They put his sons in handcuffs and all this, like, crazy situation. You know, Quilly had posted that he put in the trademark request. They try to get no Diddy trademark and all that. So I mean, that was shout out to Quill. He got some motion with that. He always been a little trendsetter, always had a little slang and feet on land and teeth and palms. Like, he always had little stuff that he said that people took to it and started using. So just add this to his collection. Like, this might be the biggest one, of all. Pause, no Diddy. Like, this might be the joint, like, for him. And then, you know, recently he just did the interview with Wack 100 and Adam 22 on No Jumper platform. You know, they got their own show, the Adam and Wack show. And, you know, Wack famously don't like Meek. He got issues with Meek. You know what I mean? I don't think you ever heard him say anything good about Meek. And I'm guessing it started back when Meek was beefing with Gang. I think it might have started back then. It could have been before that. I don't know. I never really heard him speak bad about Meek before that, though. But after the Game and Meek beef, Yeah, that's when it seemed like Wack was really going at Meek. And then, even though Game and Meek got cool, and they squashed it, they ain't got no problem, they ain't got no issues. I never heard Game go at Meek after that, you know what I mean? But Wack still got, little stuff to say. He never internet guy, picking and choosing, targeting people, and trying to go at him, and, you know what I mean, hoping they respond back to him, and so he can make some content, make some money.
All right, me and Wack, we just got the Quilly interview in the books.
Yeah.
Adam and Wack show featuring Quilly. We got to hear the whole story.
No
We
jump.
going viral. We
Yo,
going
me.
viral, man.
Yo, me. We know the truth.
Real
You fuck you. You know you done fucked up.
yeah.
I tried to hold you down, Meek.
It's over.
Shit.
And our album dropping tonight. It's over. Let's go.
So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. We gonna see when the interview drop, the Quilly No Jumper interview drop. It ain't dropped as of yet. So we gonna see when that joint drop. Then I'll probably come back and have a little reaction to that joint, you know what I mean? So this don't conclude this little episode today. I just wanted to give y'all a brief update of what was going on recently earlier today. There's some recent news going on. And I'll keep y'all updated, next time. You know what I mean? As far as, like I said, the Quilly interview on No Jumper and the other news that come up that I think y'all might be interested in knowing about. And we gonna conclude. We signing out for now. Until next time, Philly F.A.M E TV. We out of here.